What is up, you guys? It is your girl Kia Cartel here with another video for my Aquarius gang. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. We're gonna jump straight into the reading, okay? Take what resonates, leave what does not, for whoever the hell it does belong to. And also remember that the energy is very interchangeable. This could be in regard to you specifically or someone in your energy, okay? Past, present, future. Do not place anything in your story that is not a fit, but doesn't mean it cannot happen, okay? Off the rip, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the calm before the storm, right? And for a lot of you, the storm is completely opposite of what you think. A lot of you think chaos, destruction, which a lot of things in your life may have felt like that, but I do feel the storm is going to be that major breakthrough. It rained today and it was so beautiful. It was so cleansing. And I was just like, yeah, I'm having this download for a reason, because a lot of you are supposed to be by yourself. A lot of you feel lonely. A lot of you feel very stagnant and kind of like lost and confused about what's next, who you should be with, who do I trust, and X amount of things down the line. I feel like a lot of you are being called to reflect during this time. A lot of you are being called to recognize the real from the fake during this time. And a lot of you are also being called to actually pay attention to the genuine energy that is getting ready to enter as well. Some of you have someone or people that are actually very confused by your behavior. Just felt the need to say it like that. And I feel like you're in this place where you're becoming the rule breaker. You're an Aquarius, okay? We break the rules any damn way. We do what we want to do when we feel we want to do them. No one here, I feel, really likes being told no. And someone is very spoiled in that aspect, okay? Someone here is just expecting things to go as smoothly as possible. And when that doesn't happen, it almost feels like the world is caving in, okay? It is not that bad. I have a notebook here, so if you guys see me looking to the side, is because these are all things that I really feel are important to put out as far as what I was feeling with the energy, okay? First of all, I have love, money, and peace. Okay, someone's main desire is love, money, and peace. You want to be financially stable. You want to make sure that, you are actually connecting with people who exude love the way that you do. And you are just looking for peace and happiness, right? You don't need anything else that is going to ruin the mood, ruin the vibe, and just ruin what you have going on. There are people, with that being said, who are looking to really detour you from the success that you are about to endure. Simple as that, okay? People can feel the same storm. If you haven't been as present on social media, I do feel that there are people who are watching to see when you post. You have sunglasses here, okay? This is someone who is stalking just you in general. They have to know what you're doing without them. A lot of people can see the success that you have going on, not only feel it, and they want to be a part of that, right? But it's like, why would you want to be a part of something you wasn't a part of before? You wasn't part of my life before. My right ear is ringing. Someone could have a woman who is discussing things about them during this time. We have nurturing coming through. A lot of you may be going through situations with your mother, but someone here does get a very nurturing sense from you, or a very nurturing feeling from you. A lot of you could be the nurturers, right? Been in a situation with someone who really just liked the fact that you were that mother figure for them, or you just cuddled them when they really needed your emotional support. That can be a blessing and a curse, because it's like, if you are someone who has a hard time saying no, which I think a lot of you here do, the person that you are involved with, or the people that you have in your life, have been accustomed to this for a long time. So people are expecting for you to as well be available and give, and soak up the energy. Like, it's been a lot of energy vampires in the area. We got to get rid of them. I do have time to take action. So we just went through the new moon, okay, and I believe Aries. And Aries is fire. You know what I'm saying? Aries is all about, we're in Aries season. This is all about Taurus now, but this is all about you know what I'm saying, really going hard, taking action, and being a lot more possessive when it comes to the things that make you feel good and make you happy. Okay, a lot of you need to start putting in the work in order to receive that reward. You have a message here that says, I am worthy and deserving of reward. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel you wants you back. Let's start there. I have refuel showing on this card. So a lot of you have been feeling drained, no energy, dreading going to work, just really trying to get things together. You need to make a healthier choice. Okay, refueling yourself is important. Whether that refuel is coming from you changing, of course, your diet to gain more energy, taking protein. Someone here is in the gym. Someone here is just trying to get on a healthier habit. Working out is important. I said the gym already, but working out, like really taking the time to dedicate time to yourself. You are feeling a little imbalanced right now. We have sacred union coming in, so a lot of you could feel this way in love as well, right? It's just very draining. You don't have the energy to really give to anybody. You would love to, but where is it at? You know what I'm saying? Either way, there are a lot of you who are getting ready to experience a brand new love. Some of you may have gone through fresh breakups, okay? Feeling like a little confused as to why the situation took place the way it did. Someone here just kind of left without any word or any explanation as to why they're acting the way that they're acting and why they did what they did, okay? We want to go ahead and clarify the energy on Sacred Union just to get clarity on exactly what this love is coming in for. Community. Okay, so someone who's just very, very interested in you. You're meeting new people. Discernment and receiving. Don't make this shit up. And then we have compassion. So the new love coming in, the intention for that is to be very compassionate and be open-minded as to what you have going on. This is a person who isn't giving selfish, right? I think a lot of you dealt with a very selfish energy, a very selfish person when it came down to, again, soaking up what you have to offer and not being able to give anything in return. Things changing on time is what is really important for you guys in this reading, because even though we feel like things are moving slow, even though we feel like our connection and communication with people aren't really meeting the terms that we'd like, everything is happening so that way you can actually have the time to see what is in the works. You guys have manifested things that do take time, right? And it takes time because you've been accustomed to a certain habit. You've been accustomed to dealing with certain people. You've had a certain routine. Now that that routine doesn't work for you and it's you know, a good time to sit you down, things feel a little delayed. You feel really off track. You feel drained of energy. No, this is really to get you to recognize exactly what you're getting ready to sacrifice. You're getting ready to let go of the things that were actually weighing you down and be free to actually enjoy what's about to happen. Okay, so it gets lonely before you get to the top. It gets lonely before you get to the top. If you've never heard that saying, that is the realest thing that I have ever heard, let alone experienced, because there are just some people who are not meant to take on the journey that you are about to experience, okay? Let's go ahead. I do want to know more about what it is that my Aquarius has going on. The energy just feels like someone basically played themselves. I feel like I should say that, right? Somebody tried to make you feel like chasing them was the thing to do. And now that you're actually in this space of quieting your mind, getting your things together, figuring out a new routine for you, they don't fit in those plans. They just haven't been a thought. So what they thought would work on, you know, you typically works on other people. They're okay or good with getting away with treating people a certain way and getting the attention that they expect. Where with you, Aqua's in a whole different place, right? Aqua's in the place of like, you know what? No, I'm chasing after myself in this bag, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the energy as to what it is that my Aquarius should expect. There is a person here who genuinely loves somebody though, and I think is looking to have a deeper conversation than you both have been giving. It seems like the conversation has been minimal to none. And if we're discussing anything, it's more so about, you know, business or other things rather than what it is that we have as a connection. So it does feel like things kind of fell off track and are being slowly reconciled as this relationship continues. But you all have self-care, okay? Self-care comes out just clarifying, like, again, it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be in your thoughts, and it's okay to give yourself attention. Okay. Some of you are just used to being in relationship after relationship after relationship, not really giving your time to explore the idea of being in a relationship with yourself. We do have Vegas coming up. Okay. I also have bet on you. So back to that person trying to, play the game, and it just didn't work. It's like you put in the bet and you didn't win anything. Okay, somebody put all this money out on the table with high expectations, and it didn't work out the way that they thought it would work out. So things are changing course. Okay, without a doubt, you guys have someone here who wants you. Okay, I think whether or not this person played games, or whether or not this person just doesn't have the courage to say, I want to move into something deeper, this is a person who wants you. I think you are seen in a different light than you view yourself by other people. To a lot of people, you have your shit going on. To a lot of people, you're at the highest of the high. To a lot of people, you are it. Whereas you feel you deserve more and you could be doing more. The perception coming from other people is completely the opposite. So a lot of you need to hold yourself into that power and actually hold yourself at a higher standard. I think a lot of you are meant to be exactly where people already view you to be. So don't take it as a personal thing when people expect things from you, considering they think you already have it. Okay, you are, you're in a position where a lot of you deserve that. A lot of you are collaborating here soon with people who can also see your potential and the passion that you have for something. So this attention that you are getting ready to receive is all based on how hard you put in to whatever it is that you are working on. This energy changes for a lot of you. Something sparks the energy where you're like, okay, you know what? This is the dream. This is the goal. This is what I'm after. And this is how it's going to get done. And I'm not letting anything get in the way of that. Okay. Partnerships, collaboration keep coming through for you. Do not miss out on your best opportunity. Don't miss out on your opportunity. Don't miss out on your opportunity by being stubborn. Don't miss out on your opportunity by playing games, right? Because I'm an Aquarius too. There's a part of me sometimes who feels like, you know what? I want people to feel the way that I felt. I want this person to really understand what I was feeling when they was trying to get me to feel what I was feeling. And when I was feeling it, this is what I was feeling. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to get my lick back. And sometimes that puts you in a tangle, that puts you at a crossroads, okay? There are two people in someone's world right now, which means that you have options. And if it's not you that has the option, you're dealing with the person who does have options, but they are really confused as to why they even have a second option. You were always supposed to be the first. So this is someone, we go back with that childish energy, that person that wanted you to chase them, that person that tried to make you jealous, tried to get you to envy what they have going on, when in reality, it's really hurting them more than it's hurting you. Okay, this is a person who tried to get you wild up, and now they have another person in the mix that shouldn't even be there. Like, it just became a problem. Okay, we have the gift of giving. You gave way too much to this person. Whew. Okay, and not to mention we have heart with the key. So this is welcoming new love. Okay, finally opening your heart, being divinely put together with the person who actually values you. I quiet my mind to hear the song of my heart. I had this reading come out for a subby of mine, and I think it's crazy it comes out in the general reading because I have a lot of creative people right now. You are so creative and so talented in something that you really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is you to do whatever it is that you really want to do and set your mind to, but a lot of you are not giving yourself that recognition. Who's going to recognize it if you don't? Who? You know what I'm saying? If I don't believe in me, I should not expect anyone else to believe in me. Now, that, is not always the case. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people who believe that you can go further. They may not be expressing these things, but there are so many people who already think you're ahead of the game. So a lot of you need to really get into this space where you can recognize your worth. Recognize your power, recognize your strength. Okay, your strength is being able to influence through your gift. Simple as that. There are people here who, again, will try to make you look bad. I feel like there was probably, and I hate getting into this energy, but I do feel like there was probably someone who wished or put some type of bad juju out on you, so that way there's some blockages when it comes down to you receiving the success. It's not working. A lot of you are protected in this sense, okay? A lot of you need to make sure that you are asking for protection, okay? Giving your angels and your guides, giving God the okay to give you those signs that things are going to be okay, right? Like, a lot of you need to make sure you're having those conversations internally to keep all of that negative energy blocked. You do have escaping, okay? Pulling yourself together, learning from hardships, fear coming true. Something took place for someone here that really, again, grinded your gears and took you off track. Someone showed you their true colors and it hurts. Someone showed you that they can be so petty, they can be so immature, they can be just very selfish and almost walk around with like a hole where their heart should have been. You know what I mean? I have Gemini energy coming through. Someone feeling backstabbed. You feel like this person could have gave you more than what they've given you, and it could have been a lot more respectful in the process. Okay, we do have Capricorn energy showing up with the Knight of Pentacles, being underpaid, lack of inspiration. A lot of you are getting ready to change course when it comes to the amount of money that you receive. Okay, getting a new job, getting a new role, elevating in the position. A lot of you have an office. I feel like some type of office job. A lot of you could be getting recognized for the work that you've been putting in, just naturally, right? I don't feel like anyone here is really working too hard. It's just a natural gift that you are able to give and allow people to experience. It feels very, very natural for someone here to just be the GOAT, right? Greatest of all damn time. Like, I keep shaking my shoulders because it's like, why are people doubting us here? I have initials that I actually wrote down from my downloads earlier. I have initials A, S, N, K, R, B, C, okay? And J. So could be you, could be someone that you were, involved with, or someone that is coming toward you with these initials. But either way, you guys have miracles in the making. I want to go ahead and clarify the energy as to what it is that my Aquarius needs to look forward to. I feel like with all of the change, with all of the quiet energy, feathers, okay, things are so quiet you could hear a feather drop. Technology is being weird as fuck. Text messages aren't going through. So if you think you're communicating with somebody through the phone, I just feel that this person isn't getting it, literally. You have Aquarius coming through. We have someone being given bad advice, someone who has been in your world that is a scheming fraud, okay? Someone could be dealing with an alcoholic or a drug addict. You've been dealing with a person who looks out for only themselves. So if you've been giving money to somebody, I think that this person has been lying about what they're using this money for. A lot of people are just dealing with someone who is very, very money hungry. But then a lot of you, on the other hand, have money coming in from an inheritance. So I do feel there is something that is taking place family-wise where you recognize you have something coming in. You just don't know what it is. A lot of you have money surfacing. That could be that love, money, peace that is surfacing in the beginning of the read. We have confessing, coming clean, turning over a new leaf, consciousness kicking in. Okay, so with the Judgment card being on the bottom, self-evaluation, composure, decisiveness. So much energy surfacing through. A lot of you are finally recognizing things that should have been recognized years ago. I don't know what it's really going to take to get you all to understand the control that you can have over this situation by reversing how you, or by changing how you would normally react in situations with people. There are people who are expecting you to react a specific way. Okay, you have a reputation for either being very introverted. You have a reputation for being either very childish. Some of you are dealing with a person who is just like this, but a lot of you are perceived a certain way. I think this changes based on just your way of expressing where you're coming from, actually thinking about where you're coming from, and basically summing it up in a way where you're not explaining too much, but you're getting your point across, okay? I do, again, feel seeing healthier choices come in at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you need to make a healthy choice as to what's going to happen in love and in life. There needs to be some sense of balance here. If you really care about a person, I think you should let that person know, straight up. Because a lot of you have been a little petty and a little stubborn with an energy that is actually looking out for you, okay? And it's unfortunate because now there's no communication. And like I said, it may be little to none, but this energy is being given to someone who is not like what you're used to dealing with. So changes, right? It's nothing wrong with self-love, self-care, and being happy. If a lot of you are going through the process of just dating, that's fine. But be sure that you are not blocking out or tuning out the people or the person who is looking to really be there for you. I have curiosity. So yeah, there's a lot of you who are looking to date, looking to really figure out what you like. Some of you are just very curious about a person in general. Okay, I think that there is a person who is on your mind at a very random time throughout the day, and I think you're kind of curious, or this person could be curious as to what things would be like if they had the chance with you. Okay, we do have beautiful soul, right? Because they see you as a person that is just hard to not want to get to know. This is the time for you guys to use that in a way that is it just has to be different, okay? Like, a lot of you are very amazing people. A lot of you are always looking out for somebody. A lot of you are always doing things for other people. And there is someone here who actually recognizes that. This person is very curious as to what life or a situation would be like if they actually got the chance to really know you. So that person that could be stalking you could be a person that is just kind of crushing, okay? And very just, you know, intrigued by the energy that you give off naturally. Be decisive. So you have choices coming through here. It's your vote. It's your way or the highway. I'm going to say it just like that. A lot of people aren't going to like the decisions that you make. A lot of people aren't going to like the person that you choose to be with. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You have energy coming through with someone and people who are hoping you don't choose a specific person. And I think you choose that person because it just makes sense. It just becomes a better fit. You recognize that this person isn't here to harm you, let alone embarrass you, or let alone treat you bad. This person is giving you space to make sure that you can make the decision on your own terms instead of making you feel as if this is a forced thing. You're going to feel it. It's going to be a natural thing, okay? I honestly think, yeah, slow down. I like these cards. These cards are so cute. Some of you definitely need to slow down. With the Judgment card still surfacing at the top, I think that a lot of you have been blamed for things that is not your fault. Okay, someone was looking to blame you because they couldn't acknowledge, let alone take responsibility for the things that they placed on the situation with you. Okay, self-sabotaging was big here. And this person sabotaged the relationship because they couldn't communicate. But I do feel like a lot of you need to slow down the process. You don't have to move too fast. What's meant for you is coming in divine time. Okay, this is the calm before the storm. I need to see change in my comments because things are changing. It may not be something visible to the eye right now, but a lot of you are getting ready to experience something much different than what you are used to. Let that person go. If they want to walk out of your life, if they want to block you, if they want to act like they don't know you, if they don't want to pick up the text, if they don't want to call, that person is not supposed to be in your life at this time. So you are supposed to be sure that you are listening to that voice in your head that's like, okay, keep going, we got things to do. That is the reason why this person is just not supposed to be in your space. I'm gonna leave this here because I don't want to oversaturate the reading. I feel like things are in the works right now. We have the wax crescent moon, I believe, in play right now. So this is a good time to do spiritual baths, spiritual showers, do some scripting where you are writing things down on paper and actually getting your thoughts out in the open so you can read them back to yourself as a form of affirmation. A lot of you need to work on the process of being alone and being in tune with yourself and your thoughts so you can properly manifest the things that you desire. I love you all. If you are looking to have a personal reading done with me, I only do personal readings through my Instagram right now. That's the best way to have a real reading without being scammed by the people who decide to be in my comments. I will not ask you for any money unless you are interested in the reading. I'll give you the information on how much that cost. But I don't have a WhatsApp, so I will not be talking to you through my personal number. I do everything via video, just so y'all know, because y'all be asking like, how's the video done? I'm like, it's a face-to-face video. I don't do it through text. I don't do it through email. So hit me up on my Instagram, which is down below or in my description box, and I will make sure that I tune in with you all. If you are not already following my vlog channel, follow that vlog channel at Sensitive Savage. It is a channel based on my life, what I have going on, the things that I am experiencing as an Aquarius, my damn self. And it's just a better way for you guys to get to know me the way that I get to know you guys. So I like to make sure that I am, you know, keeping it a buck and keeping it as close to you guys as I can. So I will see you guys in my next video. We out.